Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Brian, and I'm joined by my other host,
Karen.
And in this, we're basically taking our main podcast, and if you've listened to that, you know we ramble and talk for a long time about shit. So what we're trying to do here is get a little better at that and pick just a single topic and narrow that down into a short conversation in 6 minutes and 66 seconds. Or what is that, 7 minutes and 7 seconds? 6 seconds?
7 minutes and 16 seconds. No, 6 seconds.
6 seconds, yeah.
7 minutes and 6 seconds.
Or 6 minutes and 66 seconds.
You know, math.
Yeah. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about merch and merch musts, or at least the merch must we care about when we go to venues or concerts.
Yeah, I think everybody has their little things that they like to buy or a little memento from a concert.
Yeah, for sure.
So, anyways, we should probably start the timer.
So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll start the timer right now. Go ahead, start us off.
So there are two things that I know that we try to get from every concert, if they have it. So the first one is a poster. And not just any random poster that they might have. We like tour posters. We do maybe have a couple just random posters, or are they all tour?
I think they're all tour posters. The only random poster we might have is a Metallica, which was like a special one-off they did on their website.
But that wasn't at a concert. We just bought that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we always get a tour poster. We prefer them to have dates and cities and stuff, but sometimes lately they've just been like the band touring or the tour name or something.
Yeah, so I would break that down into categories, right? You have your just general tour poster, which is like for the overall tour.
Yeah.
Some bands will do city posters.
That's true.
Like Metallica always tries to do a city poster.
Yeah.
Not every band does that.
Yeah. We have a couple. We have Mastodon and Machine Head as well.
Yep, they've done that. Yep, exactly. And those ones we prefer the most. So if they do both, we try to get the city poster over the tour poster.
Yeah.
And then, you're absolutely right. There's some where they're not putting necessarily the cities and dates on there. Sometimes they put just the cities, but not the dates.
Yeah.
But I think like Avatar last time they did theirs was just like a poster with no dates or no nothing on it.
Yeah. And like we've seen other concerts, like I'm just thinking that January 2022 Ghost Twin Temples had a poster, but it was just a random poster. We don't. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Twin Temples and Volbeat both had posters.
Yeah.
But Ghost didn't.
Yeah. And we don't really buy just a random poster. If it's a tour poster, we'll buy it, because otherwise generally you can find the other ones like online or whatever. And
it has to look cool and something we're interested in. Like I said, that Avatar one, we didn't get that because we weren't really into it, right?
Yeah.
It was, like I said, it was just Johannes screaming and like no dates, no nothing. So we're like,
It doesn't really tie back to the concert.
Yeah, we know, but like we like to see the dates. We like to see the cities to see the progression of that tour.
Yeah.
Or if it's a city poster, see the uniqueness, and especially if we go to that, like, that's awesome.
Yeah. So then the other thing that we generally look for is a tour shirt. We have bought just regular band shirt or just the band's shirt at concerts if they don't have tour ones, but if they have a tour one, we prefer that, I guess, if they look cool. I guess. I don't know how to say that. Like,
it's something that we're into, right? Like if the imagery is cool. Same thing, we like to see the dates on there, right? The ones that we got, I think Lamb of God is one I have, or Mudvayne is one I have. That is, we got that on the tour. They may have had tour shirts also, but we didn't like them as much. Like, we didn't like the imagery.
Yeah.
So we got the one where we like the imagery better. So yeah.
Yeah. Like generally we go for the tour shirt, but if it's just a regular shirt, we'll get that as well. But I mean, if they have 10 to choose from, we'll choose the tour one most of the time. So those are the two things that we get at every single concert if we can. Sometimes we'll go for like a sweater, especially if it's a zip up. I will go for that.
Yeah, we like the front and zip hoodies, right?
Yeah.
Like those are super nice.
Yeah.
I think the shirt you're wearing now we got at a festival at Upheaval, I think, right? Because it was like cold and rainy.
It was like 60 degrees, but I thought it was cold because it was rainy. So I need a sweater.
Also, like just random one-off items. Like at the 40th for Metallica, they had these little like Metallica coins.
Yeah.
So we got those, like those special things.
But we normally don't go for that. But sometimes, if it's like a special concert like Metallica or like the 40th or something like that, we'll go for that as well.
Bandanas are another thing I pick up every now and then.
Yeah.
I have a decent collection now, especially in the summer. Like I use it as a sweat rag, so it's like, I like just throw one in your back pocket and walk around with it. So I think I've got like 7 now, just for like one for each day.
Yeah.
And then wash them at the end of the week type thing. So I don't know
And
if I'll
then-
get more, but like, yeah.
Yeah, and then patches is the other thing that
Oh,
you
yeah,
sometimes
patches.
Yeah, so you're trying to get a collection for a vest.
Yep.
If somebody that you love would sew them on for you,
I guess I could sew them on myself, but yeah, exactly.
or go visit your mother.
Yeah. So I mean, sewing them on myself, but yeah, patches for sure.
Yeah, but there's not really much else that we. Albums sometimes.
Sometimes I don't like carrying them,
Yeah.
holding them in the thing, and I guess that's true with like posters. It kind of sucks holding that during the concert, but sometimes you'll get like a poster tube to slide it into.
Yeah.
Those sometimes cost $5. Very rarely you get them for free.
A couple times we've gotten them for free though.
You have, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you just bring your own poster tube with you. Like when you buy it $5, just bring it in.
Yeah. You did that up at a Pivo. We took a poster tube and they thought it was like a bong or something.
Because it was like the reusable one, like a plastic, yeah.
Yeah.
But there was no poster, so now we're just walking around with the tube that's like empty. And it's like, well, what the fuck is this?
And that's still sometimes annoying just to have a tube that you're walking around with, but
yeah. And
go ahead.
also it's not something I necessarily need to have. Like if the poster, maybe we'll do one of these on posters, but like if the poster gets dented or ripped a little bit during the show, I actually enjoy that because it's like, this is it's a representation of our experience at that show.
Yeah.
So, and when you get it framed,
yeah.
And when you get it framed, you really can't notice
Yeah.
unless you're looking for it.
Yeah.
Or it's major.
What else is at a concert that, like, we don't really go for anything else? I mean, I guess there's hats. We don't really go for them.
Hats, bandanas, like I said, those specialty items. There's
next
been a few times.
Next summer, you might go for hats.
Yeah. There's a few times I've seen like grinders have been there for like weed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bands have done that. Rolling trays and all of that. So, yeah. I don't know.
But we normally go for the poster and the shirts.
That's our main items for sure.
I mean, this is about what we go for. So
short sleeve, long sleeve. Sometimes, like it depends on what we like. I know they're especially in the fall. We'll try to gravitate more towards like the long sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
And then summer, obviously, the short sleeve shirts.
Yeah. I'm trying to build up both my collections, so I need short sleeves and long sleeves because I like to wear long sleeves during the fall time period, or fall and winter. So.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, those are mainly our items, right? Our shirts and our poster, and
yeah,
and even like poster or shirts. Like, if I've got one Metallica, I've got one Metallica. Do I need one from every show? And I tell myself, no, I don't. But I always end up getting one. Yeah.
There's been so many shows that we went to that I say, oh, I'm not going to buy anything, and then we end up getting a shirt.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just something that we wear them, so might as well get them.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I don't know what else we typically get. Like patches is a good call out.
Yeah.
That's like the best place I think to get patches. Sometimes you can find them on their store, but that's time.
Oh wow.
But yeah, sometimes you can find them on the store online, but for sure concerts are a good place to get patches.
Yep. Well, we actually did it this time. We talked in 6 minutes and 66 seconds. So thanks for listening, everybody.
See ya.